So welcome to Trello. Like I said, it's a project management software, and you can create pretty much unlimited boards. It might kick me out eventually. Who knows? I just keep creating them. So you can create teams and boards, and you have really cool templates that I absolutely love. So I haven't even touched base on I haven't even touched half of these templates, but the one that I love the most, of course, is project management. So I normally just start with the beginning one, which I'm going to show you. But as you can see, there are tons and tons of different boards. And when you open some of these up, it actually will give you a bit of a layout. So you don't have to start from scratch. I like to start from scratch because I like to customize it to my specific client or business. So when you go under project management, so this is the board I use quite a lot. You just hit use template. I'm just going to do demo. We're just going to put it under this team. And we're going to hit create. So you can create teams, like I said. All right, where did it? There it goes. So it'll open up to this page. So for project management, like I said, each one, which you can play around with, they have their own set up sections. What's really cool is you can change the background. So you can add a photo if you want, or choose one of theirs. They have really cool ones. I just love playing around with photos because I think they're magical. Like, that's so cool. You can also just do a color. So I do colors for like all my clients. They're all categorized by colors, or of course you can upload your own. You can add stickers in, which is really cute. That's like if, sorry. That's like if you want to just, I mean, it's almost like doing GIFs, right? I don't really use them that much, but. So as you can see here, settings, but you can go into labels. So you can create a bunch of labels. So they, once again, pre-template some of this. So they have copy requests, one more step, priority design team, product marketing, Trello tip, help. You can create new labels, different colors. I'll show you labels in a second. You can group your board, but of course that's an upgrade. You can archive items, so it doesn't necessarily delete everything, it just archives them. Emails, but these I think are normally upgraded. So that's pretty much it when it comes down to here. So trying to think. Calendar. So you can download a calendar, but it also comes with its own, which I'm going to show you in a second. So here's a little calendar. So you could do by calendar, which would be really good for like teams to have deadlines in here. And you can even go week by week, which is nice. So then, of course, you can come over here and invite people into your team. You can obviously change, but you wouldn't want to do that. Okay, so then we come down to here. So essentially what you're doing is you're creating, well, it's project management. So project outlines and moving them from idea to being created to created, right? So start, middle, finish, beginning, middle, end. But it's cool because you can also add different things. Like this could be, instead of project resources, this could be login sheets / information. So you can have all of your login information. So you can read through like these things. I normally delete them. So you can come over here and you archive, delete. So you come into here, archive, delete. I'm just going to show you from the beginning. Archive, delete. So for this, you could say, you could do, let's see, social media logins. And then you can add another card and you can say website login. You could say funnels, logins, email login, right? So you can essentially create different sheets within the sheets. And then within every one of theirs, you can just simply link a Google Drive doc, a file, something like that. You can also attach them here as well, but I normally just link it in the description. So that's for one example. So questions for next meeting. So that's cool with this is you could literally say, our meeting is, so next meeting on 3/4/2021, meeting questions. So if you have a meeting on this day, you can come in and do a little checklist, which is cool. So we say, Susie asks this, Sharon asks this. Chris asks this. And you can go through that way on the meeting. You can say, okay, everyone, before our meeting, if you have any questions, let me know. And then you can literally on the meeting, open this and like answer them and check it off, which is really cool because then it shows green, which is always nice. If you're a big checklist person, I highly recommend this. So then we come into to do, pending, blocked, or like urgent, and then done. So I set these up to do, pending, blocked, or done for all of my clients. So I normally have a board for all my clients, but if I don't, and they're all under my main one, then this could be starting with, so we're going to create another, this is going to be Susie, client 1. So I'm going to move, you create a new board, you move her over, and this will be all of her login info, copy, ads, design folder, whatever it is, right? So you can add different things. You can add links. People can comment back. Checklist, right? So I normally say to do, and then I create like a little checklist in here of tasks to be complete for this specific client, right? And you add them all in. You can also have due dates associated with some. You can do reminders as well, which is nice. And then as you finish something, so say we have something to do here. So this could be to do 1, whatever that is. So it comes here and then you say to do. So this way you're telling your team, this is what we need to do. Okay, I'm going to move it over to pending or in progress. So then anything in progress is here. And then if you have any like fires, that can be over here, but normally I put that like about there. And then I move it down to done. So it's to do, in progress, and done. And then from here, you really can categorize it even more so that every time someone comes in here, you can say client, you can say, sorry, employee name. I mean, if it's only yourself, then it's only yourself doing X, right? So you can create a little description. Oh my gosh. Wow, my cat just attacked my feet and she's never done that. That was terrifying. Oh, sorry about that. And then I can come in and say, looks great. Great, Cheryl, but can you change Y? Right? So then you know every single day, you and your team, first thing in the morning, they're going to look at this. They're going to come in and they're going to read all these different things. And then they're going to come back and they're going to say, oh, yep, I've changed it. Then you're going to say, yes, at so-and-so. It's updated, right? So you can keep a little comment section coming, a checklist, which is really cool. Anyways, you keep building out literally lists and you can build them from scratch. It's insane. It's so cool. So I'm going to show you an example of my own. Very briefly. So as you can see, it's all of this, right? It like keeps going, which is insane. I don't want to show you too in depth because that gets a little personal. And then as you can see, you can have different personal boards and then different team boards. Again, so many different templates. So I'll show you, let's see, if you wanted one just for marketing, podcast workflow. That's actually a really cool one. Oops, I'm a bit frozen. So you can use this template, create it. And then let's see what it generates. All right. So we have resources, We have this week. So this could be like a calculation of what's going out this week. So content, right? So any of their images, stuff like that. So parking or waiting or maybe episodes that you've recorded, but you haven't published them yet or scheduled them yet. And then of course you have your promotion. So if you have any episodes with ads or you're creating them yourself, so you can have a running tab there. So as you can see, it's really, really cool how many different boards you can create out of this thing. It's like, it blows my mind. And you only need to upgrade for little things. I haven't had a reason to upgrade yet. Let's see. So we could do team management, sales. You can track your performance, which might be cool. So we can say, let's try this one. Let's see what this looks like. I've only used project management, so I haven't even done these yet. But some of these are probably worth me creating. So let's see what happens. All right, nice. So this is really cool. Don't know what that is. Okay, this is really cool. So here's this little GIFs. So this is cool because you have onboarding, which are prospects. So new leads, which would be anyone coming in. Hot leads, of course, right? So your hot, warm, cold list. Closed would be any clients that, so essentially you move them across. And you can have this tracking just for your client and sales, because what you do is you can put the amount that they paid you, the amount that they owe, whatever that is, all the way to close. And then you can create a list of revenue of this revenue for whether it's monthly or yearly or just ongoing. So you can create all of those. This one's so funny with all the little GIFs. Anyways, that's Trello. It's very easy to use. As you can see, I blew through that, but it's so easy to use. You can integrate some other things, but of course, some of those take like the upgraded version of it. So you have to pay. But I always say, like, instead of signing up for something that's paid right off the bat, see what's out there for free, right? That works really well. And Trello works really well. I really like it. I know all of my team members are in my Trello board. And then I have a Trello board for all of my clients so that they know that I am actually working on their stuff instead of just taking their money and running. So it's a great way to be like upfront and respectful for both the client and you, because it minimizes questions, because they can just go to the Trello board and see what's getting done and what isn't getting done, and only come to you with questions that they don't see the answer to in the Trello board. And with your team, so as you manage it, you can have checklists that they do. You can move their projects from in progress to complete. You can do all these things so you can track them better, which of course helps you as the CEO of your business. So that's pretty much it with Trello. If you have any specific questions on it, let me know. I love using it. I'll probably do a training on Asana and or Monday.com eventually. But for now, you're just going to get Trello as the project management. I hope you enjoy. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.